Introduction. Staying in touch with friends and family is important to many international people living in the U.S. Today, there are many different kinds of telecommunications that make this easy and inexpensive. Telecommunications are also important for communication in global business. Dialogue. Kim has just transferred from a company overseas to a position in the U.S. She's been in the U.S. for 2 months now and has befriended an American colleague at work, Amy. Today they're chatting together after their classes.
Hi, Kim. How's everything going?
Oh, just okay.
Is there something wrong?
Well, I'm just feeling a little lonely and homesick. I'm still getting adjusted to life in the U.S.
How long have you been here now?
2 months.
That's such a short time. I'm sure it's normal for everyone to feel homesick for the first few months they move to a new country.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you talk to your family and friends back home much?
I talk to my parents about once a week and to my friends every couple of weeks.
Do you call them?
I don't have a landline, so I use my cell phone to call my parents.
Isn't it expensive to use your cell phone to call long distance?
If I just used my cell phone, it would be. But I buy prepaid phone cards and use those to pay for the calls.
Is it expensive?
No, it's about 7 cents a minute.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Do you talk to your parents a lot?
I guess I talk to them about once every 2 weeks. They live on the other side of the country.
Is it expensive to call them?
Well, they usually call me, but sometimes I make a collect call to talk to them, so I don't have to pay.
Oh, you're a bad daughter. Just kidding.
What about your friends? Do you call them often?
We don't usually talk on the phone. Usually, I just email them, or we talk online using Skype or another VoIP.
I've never heard of VoIPs. How do they work?
It's very simple. Both people have to download a company's free software. Then, they use it to talk for free over the internet using a microphone and a headset.
That's so cool. So you can call anywhere in the world for free?
Yep. It's the cheapest way for my friends and I to stay in touch.
I'll have to try it out. Will you show me one day?
Sure.
Well, I'm sorry that you're missing your friends and family. It must be hard being so far away from them.
Thanks.
Would you like to go see a movie with me tomorrow? It might cheer you up.
That would be great. Thank you.
Sure. I'll check what's playing and we can talk about it tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Discussion questions. What's the main form of telecommunication that you use to talk with clients or partners at work?
At work, I don't use any form of telecommunication. I don't communicate with people overseas for work purposes. At my previous job I did, and I mainly used email.
What's the main form of telecommunication that you use to talk with friends or family?
I have friends and family that live overseas. To communicate with them, I mainly use email. Sometimes we talk on the phone as well. I use my cell phone and a prepaid phone card to call them.
Have you ever been homesick before? When?
Yes, I have. I was homesick when I first moved to France during my college years. I miss my friends and family. After a month or two, the homesickness went away.
Do you think landline phones will become obsolete in the future?
I think they probably will. Many people today don't have landlines anymore. They just use their cell phones for phone communication. There's really no reason to pay for a cell phone and a landline.
How many email accounts do you have? How often do you check them?
I have too many. I have 6 or 7. I have personal email accounts, accounts from school, and accounts from work. I'm in front of a computer working for a lot of time each day, so I check my email about 5 times a day.
Are cell phones popular in your country? Do you have one?
Yes, cell phones are very popular in the U.S. Almost everyone has one nowadays. Yes, I have one. It's a Samsung slide phone.
How do you think face-to-face communication differs from telecommunication, email, phone, etc.?
I think telecommunication is a lot more impersonal than face-to-face communication. You can't see a person's facial expressions or gestures. This sometimes leads to miscommunications.
Are long-distance calls expensive in your country?
No, I don't think so. There are a lot of good long-distance phone plans out there and phone cards. The charge per minute for long-distance phone calls is usually pretty inexpensive.